Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Hayden back with another video, this time from Haunted Explorations. Yeah, that's right guys, I have changed my name. I have changed everything. I decided that it is time for a change and that this title of the channel should be about what we're actually doing. Graphnix was just a little, it's a channel name. So today, I'm bringing you guys a brand new video about the Haunted Bloody Bridge here in Auglaize County, Ohio. This is a bridge full of history, full of backstories, full of everything. Now, the backstory of this haunted attraction is there's this guy named Bill and this other woman named Minnie. They were together as a couple who had owned this property for, I'd say, about 10 years, I would say. One day they were having they found out that the wife, or Bill had found out that the wife was having an affair, and when the wife went on her morning walk, Bill basically pushed her off the edge, and right here, it will show you, this is where she fell. It was probably about right over here. Now, obviously, back then they didn't have all these guardrails and everything. It was kind of basically a flat edge bridge, but she basically fell right then and there, and not until, I'd say, give it maybe 2 years ago, 4 years ago, or 4 years after that, they had found her skeleton. It was probably, I would like to say, right over there. But today I'm basically doing an exploration video. If my camera focuses, I'm basically doing it with my EMF meter as I got on, and hopefully we catch some things, hear some noises, whatever. This is basically the start of a new beginning on this channel. I have recently, not recently, but on my community, I would like to say that I have been starting to tell you guys I'm coming out with new videos, new names and everything is coming. I've already changed my banner, my background photos. I've already changed my name. So Haunted Explorations is the new name. Thought I heard something. So yeah, let's get to it. I'd like to also say that I forgot to mention that this is an uncut video. So basically there will be no editing really. There will be, other than the thumbnail, there will be no editing on this. No music, no nothing. It kind of makes it a little bit more realistic. And yeah, so with all that being said, let's get to it. And I have this on. I'd like this to focus on me. It's not focusing. But yeah, so this is what we're going to use to maybe detect any energy. It detects radio frequency waves, or not radio frequency waves, like electromagnetic frequency waves. I thought I just saw it go off. And forgive me if I'm very bad at talking in this. This is an uncut, so I can't edit anything. I can't change the way anything is. I swear that just moved. Also, one thing I did forget to mention. Forgive me if there actually is one cut. With the camera that I'm using, it allows me to record about 10-15 minutes. Just to make sure it's for me to check on the battery and stuff. That will tell me if I need to, change the battery or whatever. But basically, the cut is going to be probably about 10 to 15 minutes in. So forgive me if there is one cut. It's not optional. Okay. Have that reading. And by the way, I brought extra batteries because the one on my camera doesn't really last long. I mean, especially when you're around any haunted place, it's not something that it's not something that you can really control. I mean, they love to attach themselves to batteries, so your batteries will drain. So that's why I bought extra batteries for this. Hopefully, I mean, like I said, I got It's doing okay. I got about 72%. So we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping nothing else. I mean, I'm hoping it doesn't drain that much because I only brought one extra battery. But this is where they found the body. If I can make my way. Oh. What the hell was that? I thought I heard something. It sounded like something hit this. Okay. All right. Forgive me, guys. Sorry. I did have to do one cut right there. I didn't even notice that it stopped recording. What in the hell is that? Something moved. Okay. Anyways, so I forgot to mention one thing. That when I go to these places, it is probably going to be, I would say, give or take either probably about a week or two in between videos for right now, just so I can kind of figure out what I'm doing with this channel and what's next for this. Even stuff has started happening at my own house. It is kind of ridiculous. I don't know. It doesn't really happen when you're... Dude, I legit just heard a whisper right now. I couldn't make out what it said, but it sounded like a whisper. Let me go this way and see if I can hear anything else. I was trying to see, it's a little too slippery, but I was trying to see if I can go down there and look at a few things. This is crazy. And I definitely, when you go places like this, you feel something. Like there's a vibe here that I don't know if I really like it, but there is like a... Okay. This is getting sketchy. I don't know if I like this. This is getting crazy. Really, really crazy. This is where, right here, about this area, right in the middle of the bridge where she fell off right here. Obviously there wasn't a guardrail here. Where she fell off and there you can, there was a skeleton probably, again, like I said, 2 or 4 years after is when they found that. It is crazy to think that and okay, another thing I did forget to mention is that during the nighttime especially is when the most activity is. But what's crazy is the one thing that you don't realize when you come to places during the day is that I feel like it's even more scarier because you can't really see anything. Like if you hear a noise, something like that, you still don't see it. So I feel like it's even more scarier during the day. I hear something. I hear, like, you can hear, like, I heard a whisper again. And it's crazy, being here in person and dealing and hearing all this. It's crazy. Like you get scared to no end, and I hear something under. It sounds like something's coming from under the bridge. I don't know if you guys hear that, but it's like a knocking. Okay, over here. This is where earlier where I saw something move over here. Here's the car. That plaque. This is crazy because I've heard a lot of backstories about people have been saying that they've been pulled, stuff got thrown at them, which honestly I feel like that's any attraction you go to. I mean, give or take, sometimes there is stuff, you know, where you do these videos and it gets disappointing because sometimes you don't catch anything. Sometimes you don't hear anything. And yeah, it's disappointing, but I mean, I wouldn't really call myself an investigator. I would say it's more of like a thrill seeker or something like that. I mean, investigating, I'm more of an explorer, honestly, because stuff like this it's pretty cool. I mean, you can feel the energy, honestly. My meter's over there. This is pretty cool, honestly. Like, it's really... I do hear that knocking still. It's like but something just fell in the water. Hello? I legit just saw something right there through that crack. Is there somebody here? A lot of these places you go to, like, I mean, especially these bridges, there's a lot of stuff that happens under the bridge that a lot of people notice, you know, especially when they do nighttime exploring, you know, you want me to leave? I can leave. You sure? Okay. There's something here. You can definitely feel it. I just saw something right over there. Right in the middle. It was like right under there. I saw something. And you know, I get this energy that something doesn't want me here. Oh! What the hell was that? Alright. This is going to be a short video. Time to leave. This is one of the craziest things about going explorating and doing stuff in exploration, I guess I should say. Hate talking. Why I can't edit anything. Here's my meter. Oh. I don't know if that was me turning it. That might have been me turning it on. I did test it out to make sure it worked just beforehand, but this is crazy. I mean, there are so many places out there where it's way more scarier. Stuff like this is way scarier because, you know, when you're doing it alone in person, I wish I had somebody with me. Maybe next video, maybe next couple videos, I'll have somebody with me, but overall, this is a pretty creepy place. I'm trying to keep it as short as possible because, I mean, there's not really much to explore, but this is kind of like an intro to what the hell is that? You can see, I mean, especially being out here, it's kind of chilly. I heard something over here. Shh. Help me. What the hell was that? It sounded like somebody said something. It sounded like another whisper, like somebody said like help or something. All right, I think it's time to leave. Time to leave. This thing's not. It's. Ooh. It just jumped. All right, well, that's going to be it for this video. I'll definitely do more of like an upcoming video. I'm thinking about going to the Ohio Reformatorium. It's an abandoned place, like a jail place where you basically, I mean, it's been abandoned for so long. Reported of ghost sightings there. It's an awesome place to go to. Really, really, really huge, by the way. And I think I might go there in the next coming up months. Drop a like, subscribe, comment below if you want me to go to that haunted place. I tell you what, I saw videos. It is creepy as crap. Some things that, you know, I see on other people's videos, other explorers who've explored it, crazy stuff that cannot be explained. So if you want me to go there, drop a like, subscribe, and let me know. And yeah, this is kind of like a little short video to kind of introduce myself back onto the channel as Haunted Explorations. As the channel continues on, I'll be posting more. I'll be hopefully growing more and doing more haunted stuff. Exploration is my thing. So again, like I said, drop a like, subscribe, let me know in the comments if you want me to do more of these. I will. And yeah, we will see what we can do other than just what the hell? I don't know. It looked like somebody was just... Let me get my keys. I haven't even touched my keys yet. That was freaking weird. Okay. All right. Well, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, comment, and tell me if you want me guys to do more. Again, I'm trying to get back into this YouTube thing, and it's just going to be a little bit hard to get used to, but I'll get used to it again. More uncut videos, too, if you want me. And yeah, that's going to be it of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, like I said, like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys later.